17,000 semi-trucks just went up for sale out there in California. I'm watching Facebook Marketplace right now, scrolling through. For all you guys that want to get your own truck, but you don't want to pay those enormous prices, well, as y'all know, 17,000 truck drivers just got their CDL revoked out there in California. So that's 17 trucks up for sale, 17,000 trucks up for sale. Check out Facebook Marketplace, check out the auction, check out the dealerships out there. Now is the time to find you a good bargain. Don't y'all need some newer trucks? Because y'all can't drive the old raggedy trucks. So y'all need that new, that brand new. They got the brand new 2016 and up. They got everything out there you need. Whatever 10 years of newer truck you need, they got it right here, Facebook Marketplace out there in Los Angeles, California. $30,000 and under. All the engines you looking for. DD15, DD13s, Volvo engines, Cummins engines. Everything is up for sale out there in California. Fontana, California. Los Angeles, California. Colton, California. Anaheim. Riverside. Whoo-wee. Southgate. I don't even know where that's at. Yep, they got going up for sale, y'all. So, Bakersfield. The Valley, Sun Valley. Yep, they got everything you need up for sale. Santa Fe Springs, San Diego. I'm seeing trucks listed left and right up here on this Facebook Marketplace. So, ain't no reason for you guys to be out here leasing no semi-truck. What you leasing a truck for? When they up for sale for damn near free. You got 17 truck drivers, 17,000 truck drivers that can't drive a truck no more. Licenses revoked unless they get a U.S. citizenship and learn English. That's two things they got to do. They got to get a U.S. citizenship and they got to learn English. That's not something they're going to be able to do in the next 60 days. There's one driver to every truck. I understand it's a small percentage of them that may be teaming, but for majority of these 17,000 truck drivers, I'm going to say about 16,900 of them, they were just solo drivers. They were solo drivers, and guess what? Some of them may have been owner-operators. They trucks for sale. Company drivers, they trucks for sale. Mr. Charlie getting rid of that. Because he know ain't no replacing those Mr. Charlie knows 17,000 jobs. Well, people ain't finna be looking for no job driving no truck. So all this stuff got to go. These people got payments on this stuff. It's got to go. And it's got to go for the low. It's got to go for the low. They got to take that money. They got to go back to wherever they came from. I don't know where that is. They may have just came from right there in California. They just can't drive a truck no more. Maybe they stay in California, but they got to do something outside of trucking. Well, they need rent money. Rent high out there in California. They go, hey, it's time to start bargaining, start messaging these people. But you must understand, if you go and look for these newer trucks, 2012 and newer, 2016 and newer, or some of y'all got Mr. Charlie requirements, 10 years and newer, you must understand, just because the truck is 10 years and newer, or 5 years and newer, or 3 years and newer, whether it's got a warranty or no warranty, the most important thing you must know is the same maintenance that I got to do on my 1997, you got to do on the latest, greatest shoe shine. So when you buy these trucks, understand brakes, tires, oil changes, belts, slack adjusters, you name it. You still got to change that stuff. The lights got to work. You got to get a DOT inspection too, an annual one. You got to put oil in both the differentials and the transmission and the engine. Change the filters. May need some batteries. May need a starter. May need an alternator. May need an AC compressor if the AC ain't working. Everything I got to do, you got to do too. Oh, except because you got the latest, greatest shoe shine, you got more newer truck, you got a little bit more parts you're going to be dealing with, especially on that engine. A little bit more, only on the engine. It ain't as simple as a 12.7. You get one of them Cummins, them X15s, them DD15s, you got a little bit more parts you may have to deal with. Got to dish out a little bit extra money. Oh, it's got an automatic transmission. Well, you got to know that costs more than a manual transmission, so you got to dish out more money. Oh, it's got emissions on it. You got to dish out more money because some people, they can get rid of the cancer, but majority of y'all ain't got nobody that's finna get rid of that cancer for you. So that means you got to start spending, baby. Check engine light on, DEF light on, DPF light on, filters clogged up, got to bait the filters, all that right there. What you gotta pay for? What's that stuff called at the pump? DEF, got to come on now. Come on, this what happened. You got the latest grade shoe shine. It's gonna cost more money now. Come on now. Come on. But the good news is, when you lease it on to Mr. Charlie be impressed because you got 10 years of newer. Yeah, he gonna be impressed because you got 10 years. He may not help you with the maintenance though, but he gonna be impressed. You got 10 years of newer. Oh, it's gonna break down just like an older truck. Well, look here. You're not worried about breakdowns, okay? Everybody gonna go through some breakdowns. I'ma break down. You gonna break down. Trucks break down. That's why they machines. Machines break. Somebody got to come fix them. But the good news is, what I pay in labor to a mechanic, you can pay the same thing as long as you ain't trying to go to the dealership. Now, if you go to the dealership, that's what you pay. I don't hang out at no dealership. I'm not paying $275 an hour, $300 an hour. Oh, that's for lease drivers and people with warranty. People that don't know no better. That's the type prices they pay. Me and you though, when you get your truck, yeah, we looking for mom and pop. We looking for $150 an hour or under. Yeah, $150 an hour or under. Starting at $55 an hour. Work our way. Okay, who got the $80 an hour? Who got the $100 an hour? Who got the $120 an hour? Who got the $150? We ain't going past $150. Nah, inflation too high. Nah, we ain't going that high. But a lot of trucks up for sale. Make you a deal. Make you a deal. Tell them, hey, look here. Hey, first of all, 17,000 people. They ain't getting back in trucking. Ain't no need to ask them what's wrong with the truck. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the truck right now. Everything's what's wrong with the truck. You know why everything's wrong with the truck? Because they already knew that Mr. Charlie was going to pull the plug on them real soon. They ain't doing no maintenance. What you doing maintenance on the truck for? Your CDL finna be revoked. Now, that don't mean there's something wrong with the truck. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be doing no maintenance. Man, what's the word on the street? Word on the street is, man, Mr. Charlie about to take our CDL. I'm going to drive this truck till the wheels fall off. I ain't going to do nothing to it. Shoot, hey, well, all the trucks where they drove it till the wheels fall off, they on Facebook Marketplace too. But just because the wheels that fell off don't mean you can't put some new wheels back on there, okay? They still going to work. If I was into the newer trucks, I'd go out there and get me a newer truck. But I'm not into the newer trucks because I ain't trying to dish out all that extra money. If I got to delete the truck, I don't want the truck. I don't want the truck. If I'm buying this truck simply to impress Mr. Charlie, I don't want to buy the truck. I don't want to buy the truck. Yeah. If Mr. Charlie say, hey, to lease on to us, you need a truck 10 years or newer. Okay, now I feel like I'm buying this truck to impress this guy. And he gonna fire me. That's why I wouldn't do it. Because Mr. Charlie gonna fire you anyway. He gonna fire you, or you gonna quit. Or something gonna happen. You're not gonna stay there forever. So don't buy no truck based on what Mrs. Charlie like. No, don't buy no truck based on what Mrs. Charlie like. Is the race gonna go up? Shit. Rates ain't going up, man. Cause you got two sets of drivers. You got truck drivers that wanna own something. And you got truck drivers that want to own nothing. So, Andrew, what's the difference? Not everybody need to own nothing, man. Some people just want to rent, lease, and borrow. I understand. The big difference is the people that want to own something got a lot of bills. It may be mortgage, car payments, insurance, kids to take care of. All them, the bills is up here. Therefore, they may need $3-4 a mile to run. The people that don't want to own nothing at all, down, I'm not saying they beneath the people, but they don't want to own nothing. 80 cent a mile, dollar a mile, $1.50, all that's wonderful. Because you ain't got no bills. Yeah, you ain't trying to incur no bills. You ain't trying to get no mortgage, no car note, all that. So therefore, when you ain't got that much coming out your pocket, I can make it on $1.50. I can make it on $1 a mile. Huh? Yeah, I can make it on that, man. If I just work 3 months, that's enough money for me to go and all right, I ain't gonna keep saying that. Y'all get the idea. But yep, I like what I'm seeing, man. Will 2026 be better for trucking? I don't know, but I got my equipment waiting around just in case it does get better. Do I think these 17,000 truck drivers out of California are just gonna disappear overnight? Nope. First of all, I don't even think 17,000 truck drivers, I'm not convinced these truck drivers even exist. Nah, I'm not convinced. I want to see all 17,000 truck drivers. I want to see their face. I want to see all of them. Every last one. I'm going to count all 17,000 of them. I want to see them because I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe you just revoked 17 nothing. Just like I don't believe they revoked all them people at Amazon. 300,000, 60,000, 100,000, 2 million. Where they at? Where all them people at? Where they at? Every time I talk to somebody working at Amazon, I be like, man, what's up with them 40,000 people that got laid off? You think they know anything about that? They never know nothing about it. Hey, what, 40,000? Yeah, we heard about it, but shit, it wasn't us. I asked my brother, I said, hey, what's up with the UPS laying off, everybody that's non-union? You know what my brother just told me? He said, last week, man, we just hired the most people we ever hired, ever. Last Friday, the Friday that just passed. All them people non-union. They just, I'm talking a building full of new hires. Because they said, the season about to pick up as far as shipping go. I said, well, why are they hiring all these people if they just fired them last week? You think he's seen anybody that got fired? He ain't seen nobody got fired. All he knows is they hiring. That's all he know. He's upper management. My brother is Mr. Charlie, in case y'all didn't know. My brother is Mr. Charlie. He's been at UPS since 1999, I believe. He's Mr. Charlie. And I do call him Mr. Charlie in the house. I call my brother Mr. Charlie because my brother, he upper management. He upper management. The difference between me and him, he went to UPS, I went to FedEx. UPS did not have a cap on pay, and FedEx did. FedEx, they capped out at $14 an hour. I don't know about now. They may have removed it. But when I was working there, $14 an hour was the most. They started you out with $8 and then $10, depending on, what year you was there. If you was there around 2008, 2009, they started you out at $8. 2011, they started everybody out with $10 an hour, and you could work your way up to 14 over course of 4 years. UPS, the way they did it was every year you stay, you get $1 raise. Every year you stay at UPS, you get $1 raise. It was no cap. On top of all the extra raises they give throughout the years, you get that too. So that's why it worked out for him. It didn't work out for me. Now, how much they pay him to be Mr. Charlie? They pay him a lot. They pay him a whole lot, but that Mr. Charlie role though, whew, I don't know, man. I can't say it's fun. Yeah, I can't say playing Mr. Charlie role. I can't say that's fun, man, because stories he be telling me, man. But anyways, are y'all gonna buy a semi-truck or y'all not gonna buy a semi-truck, huh? What y'all gonna do? They up for sale for the low? It's going for the low right there. You got Facebook Market. Just take a look. Just get on the phone. Just go to Facebook. You already got Facebook. You already logged in anyway. Just hit Marketplace and hit location. Type in Los Angeles, California, in the search box, type in semi-truck. They right there. They right there. Just take a look. Take a look. Now whether these people speak English or not, I don't know. You may have to know a little bit of Spanish, but yeah, I'm not convinced 17 truck drivers, nothing. I believe it when the rates is at minimum $3 a mile. Then I believe we done let go of 17,000. And my question is, now they done got rid of 17,000 truck drivers, but what's the hold up on the 200,000, huh? What's the hold up on the 200,000? Because these 17,000, they just came out the blue. Remember 30 days before this, they were talking about the 200,000 truck drivers. Remember that? You remember that? 200,000 truck drivers supposed to be out of trucking? Now they got an article out talking about it's been paused. What they pausing for? If they're going to pause that, they're going to pause this California thing. What we pausing for? What we pausing for? Are the CDLs with an S revoked or are they not? I understand they're going to revoke the California license. Okay, cool. But what about the New York license and the Texas license and the license they got out of Mexico? What about all them licenses? Because they got more than one. Migo and everybody in California got more than one license. I learned this from Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie had 2 CDLs. He had one right here in Tennessee. He had one in Alabama. 2 CDLs, 2 different numbers, both of them legal. That's right. One CDL, when he wanted to work for me, his MVR was jacked up. I tried to get him on my insurance. He had like 3 tickets on one of the Tennessee, not the Tennessee, the Alabama license. He had 3 tickets on. He showed me his other CDL. I said, well, let me run this one. Came back clean. I said, damn. Man, you got CDLs. So I know the game. Now, I don't know if you can still do that. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can still do that. I'm pretty sure you still can do it. Yep. So I learned. So when people say, why you put an S on CDLs? Because there's truck drivers out here with more than one CDL. They got CDLs with an S. You got to have more than one, because especially you out here owning the truck, man, you can't just be out here with one CDL. You got multiple trucks. Shit, man, you got to have a CDL from Tennessee, Texas, New York, California, and you speak English? You speak English and you just got one CDL, that's all? That's all you got? I know truck drivers right now, license all jacked up. One of them English-speaking drivers from America, license all messed up. I'm talking about speeding tickets, lane change ticket, left lane ticket, all kind of tickets. I be like, man, y'all need to go and y'all need to apply for another CDL. Y'all need to go to New York. You need to go out and take a trip out to California. Go out there, go to them DMVs. We get in line with the Sheik and all them other people, man. Get in line with them. Get in line with Mohammed. Mohammed walk you through it. You speak English. Hey, Mohammed, man, how I get the California CDL. He'll walk you through it. Just go right here. Go to this particular place right here. Not in Los Angeles. You got to go to one in Long Beach. They're going to walk you through Long Beach. You got to go to this one. And when you go in there, it's going to be nothing but Mohammed and Sheik and everybody else that don't speak no English. They all in there. And they all in there. It's just them only. And you going to get in line, get you a California CDL. Next thing you know, you're going to have CDLs. You guys know how to play the game. They know how to play the game. Yeah, they know how to play the game. And you don't need nothing on your chest. If they make you take this CDL test, you're going to already know the answers. You just in there to take the photo and give them some paperwork. And worst case scenario, if you got felonies and all that, your license suspended, you go up to New York and you tell them you need the no-name CDL. Hell is you talking about? You need the one with no name on it.